Yo, yo, yo.
What's good? What's good? What's the word?
Doing all right. A little cold. I'm all right.
Yeah, they talking about snow tomorrow too, kid.
That's Monday stuff, man. I can't deal with this on a Thursday.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Early vibes. Share this with a couple people. Make sure everybody's live on the check in. Give us some time. Whether you are joining from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, TikTok, Instagram, shout out to you. We got a packed show tonight. Lots going on. So we appreciate y'all joining us early. Shout out to SKL joining early on the IG. Appreciate you. Oh man, early vibes, man. Early vibes. You're officially in February.
It's been a weird February outside of the whole
Word.
presidential shit. It's just been a lot going on.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what's beautiful that we got this platform every week to talk about what's going on, man. Um,
Man,
lot to get into, lot to get into.
a lot of those Spanish speaking blocks are empty. Yeah, we
Yeah,
will talk.
man. Yeah, they rolling up heavy on people, man. And even if you ain't the person they coming for, man, they snatching the person next to you. It's no joke out here. No joke.
Or like in some cases, papers ain't enough.
Yeah,
So, you know, it's nasty out.
that's right. That's right. They looking for branding on your body. Like, show me how you're really a citizen. No
So
joke.
where's your flag tattoo? What?
Oh man. Yeah, man, but another day. Glad to see the day, of course, man. How was your day, man? How's everything going?
It was smooth all in all. Super quiet at the office. Very small office, and they laid off maybe 45% of the staff.
Uh
So a lot of questions are being not answered fast enough anymore.
Damn.
Lady that answered the phones ain't there. So now that buffer is gone. As far as, anybody you was dodging, it's like, you
Yeah,
just
just
pick
pick
up
up
the
the
hello.
phone.
Is this Kenny? No, no. Again, real slow on the responses. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm like, Max is calling, please.
Yeah, it sound like back in the days, right before we had caller ID. They call like, "Yo, you gotta pay your bill." Like, I don't know what you talk about.
What's
You know
talking
what I'm
about? Me speaking in
saying?
English.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man.
How was your day,
Yeah,
though?
today was smooth, man. Judging the first 2 days of this week, um, and we're gonna get into it in a bit. But today was good. A couple meetings, just pretty much catching up with a lot of stuff. I was on meetings, but then had to take care of stuff on the side, man. So it was a lot going on. It was good, L Boogie. Shout out to L Boogie tuning in on YouTube. Um, it was a lot going on with meetings and getting a new episode of Economic Empowerment Podcast. We'll get into that later. But yeah, man, them boys is talking about self-directed IRAs, man. A lot of good information on there. Outside of that, man, the day flew. Literally, the day flew between meetings, between personal stuff, between just trying to get shit done, bro. That's pretty much it. Get it done.
Like, I'm at a point in my life where I have three separate lists, but I'm just one person. Like, so priority shit is all fucked up. You got a
Yeah,
work list. You got a personal goals list, bomb.
Mm,
Then you got a family list, bomb.
mm.
It's like, damn, there's only one number one. Let me take a nap. I can't do this right now. See much. And come back and make a better decision.
I know, right?
But
Maybe tomorrow go a little bit better.
yeah, the juggle, man. It has been a juggle this first couple weeks of the year.
No, yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Yo, so listen, this past weekend, man, my wife and son, they always like to have their time out. And they ended up going to a spot called Area 53 in Williamsburg in Brooklyn. It's dope.
Okay.
It's like an adventure park with like laser tag, paintball, zip lining, and things like that, right? But I love my wife for a lot of reasons, man. But one of the things I always tell her is it is a pleasure and a privilege to watch you live. Because every day with my wife is an adventure, and it's hilarious most of the time. So you know how most places, like if you go to a certain part where you have to take off your shoes, you gotta get a locker and do all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So of course, her and Darius, they do this, right? And they come back to get their sneakers. And when they come back to get their sneakers, there's only one of each of their sneakers there. So
what joke is that?
yeah, so you can imagine, like, it's your first time visiting the place, and this is your first experience that, wow, y'all got some shiesty little motherfuckers up in here. They're gonna leave me with one shoe. Like,
somebody in a wheelchair here just stealing less.
you know what I'm saying? So, she goes to one of the people at the desk and she's like, yo, I got one shoe. And they like, word? She's like, yeah, I got one shoe. And they're like, damn, how that happened? Like, I don't fucking know. Like, you gotta help me find out where my other shoe is. Like, we gotta figure this out. Somebody gotta solve this problem, right? Oh man. So my wife tells me while they're sitting there, one of the people that works there taps on the other person's shoulder and they like, look over there. There's a kid with both sneakers on. Now, mind you, it's not like Shay and Darius had the same sneaker on. This kid went there and took one left, one right sneaker and said, fuck it. And put them on and went about his business. So Shay rolled up on this little nigga like, hey, nigga, you got my sneakers on.
Did the technical say define sneakers because both can be yours?
Oh, no. She said he was actually real cool about like, oh, my bad. I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly, right? Like, how the fuck you ain't know? Like, these are little dudes that turn into those older dudes that really like mess up the country. You know what I mean? Like, but yo, man, I was rolling laughing because I'm like, if y'all would have came home with one shoe,
it would have been jokes for weeks.
Oh my god. And I would have had to bring it here, bro. I don't care if they came home with one shoe. I still would have to tell a story.
I'm like, so did you carry him or did he carry you? Both of y'all walking with just
somebody gonna be.
Oh man, we gotta figure this out.
Yo, man, I'm telling you. Oh man, that's
by any
crazy.
chance, did they find the kid's parents? Like, I need an adult version of the story as to why they kid thought this was high.
I'm pretty sure they was there with like Auntie, you know what I'm saying, Auntie Tanisha or something like that. And she was just over there. She was so busy probably on the arcades or on the fucking whatever zip line herself. Like, fuck them kids. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like that. Oh man.
Once I got the shoe back, the event was kosher, everything was good.
No, yeah. I see her weighing in on IG. She said, in mid-questioning, kid walks up to the zip line with each shoe on, not realizing two different shoes and two different. Oh, okay. So, yeah. I mean, it really it didn't make any sense. I don't see that happening. But then again, when kids are in play mode, they tend to do some stuff that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but I still got questions, man. Like, kid dumb luck. I'll just chop it up to that. You know what I mean? Easy. I wish them all the best. I mean, curse their parents out under my breath as I leave. Chef Cheryl called that. What was he?
Yeah, Yeah, man. These kids get hopped up on candy and all that stuff. What are those ices they be serving? They don't be caring about nothing. They be charging through.
Straight up.
They be
Word, did he
charging
have
through.
any vision issues?
I'll let wifey weigh in on the chat, man.
Yeah, only messages. Let us know. If you have like a patch or something, let us know, man. It definitely wasn't 2020.
Oh man, yeah. Chef Cheryl got mad questions. I'm pretty sure we all do, Cheryl. We all do.
She said, "Oh, what's his mother?"
Yeah. All right, so this alert came over one of my notifications, and being though it is about to be Super Bowl weekend, we'll get into that later as far as predictions. Just a little word for my New York State people out there. The state is cracking down on drunk driving this week ahead of the Super Bowl Sunday. Governor Kathy Hochul announced Monday throughout the week, state and local police will increase enforcement of underage drinking and boost the number of patrols and checkpoints on the road looking for impaired drivers. Last year, the enforcement campaign, which is funded by the governor's Traffic Safety Committee, resulted in 262 arrests for impaired driving and close to 8,400 tickets, according to the governor's office. So, long story short, y'all, as you should always do, make sure you are out there being safe, because they are looking for y'all, and you don't want to get caught up in one of them cases, y'all. Trust me.
At least wear a seatbelt. You know what? No, that's not enough. Don't do it. Just don't do it. My bad. Scratch that last part. Just don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, but yo, you might not participate. I don't know. Because I know you're a healthy guy, man. I don't know if you're into the cookies and shit anymore. Maybe on the weekends.
Definitely.
Wife hit me up. It's like, yo, babe. Guy at the job, got them Girl Scouts. I was like, oh, what's the flavor? She's like, I don't know. Look on the website.
Mm-hmm.
Say less. Girl Scouts of America.com. I was like, ooh, s'mores. 2 of those. This other, ooh, tagalongs? Yeah, 1 of those. What else we got here? I was just going down the list. I mean, but they have this new flavor called Toasties. Now, I've never seen this flavor. Brand new.
I'm gonna look that shit up right now.
Hey, I ain't advertising nothing. But if you outside, I'm sorry, Toche. Shouts to Shay, but Toche.
What's the flavors in there?
Bruh, do you like cinnamon toast crunch?
Yeah, love it.
You gotta go. These is dope. These is dope. The cinnamon toast crunch with a little bit of icing on it. Man, listen. Baby bought me 2 packs. I said, yo, when you go back to work, how many smarties? How many more you need? When you get to work, you let me know how many he got. Yeah, that one's for my big backers, my cooks, kitchen confidants, you know what I'm saying? My late night, midnight refrigerator walkers, you know what I'm saying? Get your local Girl Scout rap, man. They got some new ones out there. And keeping it real big bag. Hey, I think you mentioned this a show or 2 ago, but it's official now. On the 1st of February in New York State, you got a gym membership that you've been dodging and dipping, paying them, not paying, but you try to cancel, get the prompt, press 5 to speak to an operator, press 5, they take you back to 1. Listen, go online now, hit the unsubscribe or cancel. It's supposed to be easy peasy. So, if you are struggling to cancel a membership, now you can do it without any weary eyes. I'll say that.
Okay.
But listen, is this a safe place?
Always, man.
Listen, I'm not in the best of shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to, you know what I mean? I'm not fooling nobody. I'm not here for that. But is there a gym to get back in sex shape? I'm eating salads, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my push-ups. But not to get too personal, had a little situation, caught a cramp in the back left leg. Yo, any other time, hey, I power right through that. Whatever. I'm a man. I'll talk about it later. Bro, this one crippled me. Whole session stopped. I said, nope, stop this. We're done here. You sure? I'm positive. She's like, butts, baby. It's over. Show's over. Fourth quarter's done. Ninth inning is a wrap. I don't know how many halves you need. This was college ball, but we are over. It's over. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I can't. She's just like, all right. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh my
I don't know what to
god.
say. I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? But like on a scale of 0 to 10, regular shape, you're like a 9, right? 9.8, regular shape.
I do all
Where are
right.
you as far as sex shape? Where are you in a 0 to 10?
Oof. You know it's funny, man. It all depends on if it was arm day or not. Cause there'll be some
Mm.
times, man, like I'll be looking at her and I'll be like,
Hey,
I probably got
hey,
10 more pumps, and these arms about to
bruh,
give up. I'm about to be
bruh,
laying on top of your ass.
bruh. Ain't nothing more uncool if you are in the top position and your arms get the shakes. You just, I can't hold on no
Hello.
more. You just collapse like, and you just feel like, all right, this is officially over.
Yeah.
Like halftime show. This ain't it.
Yeah,
But
man. That's
yeah, if there was
sad.
a gym that just focused on getting back in sex shape, I would sign up for that one. Maybe just a week or two to get it back. Then I'm gonna cancel them because it's February 1st. But I'm saying, but if it existed, I'd sign up for that one for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
I see the vision, man. I see the vision,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Um, all right. Um, oh man, so as I was saying earlier, man, it was a rough start to the week. It was interesting, man. Waking up Monday, I had one of those dreams with mom in it, and it was like she was like trying to get me to like walk with her somewhere, and it was wild because like towards the end of the dream, it was just kind of like like nah, man, like you're good, like what I'm saying, everything's gonna be all right. And I remember waking up after that dream and just being rough, like everything, all emotions, all the feels started coming to me. So Monday started out rough, man, but then Tuesday I went into the office. I had like a really good talk with a good friend of mine. I got to sit with my mentor for a minute and talk to him. So it was really, really good, man, to like just God be showing off sometime. Well, he shows off all the time, man. But like yesterday, like I posted earlier, man, he did some razzle dazzle in there because he knew a brother needed to pick me up on Tuesday, and some people were there for me in a way where I really needed it, man. So listen, man, I'm not looking for no converts. You know what I mean? I'm not telling nobody how to practice their faith. But I just know my God is real, and yesterday, man, it was on point. That's for sure.
So, man, shouts to the dreams. They usually a little mystified, but the message still gets through somehow. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to that
That's a fact.
for sure.
That's a fact, man. All right, man. Just a heads up for anybody joining early, man. Fave Soul will be joining us later as we talk about the crazy NBA trades that are hitting. I think I'm even seeing through the waiver wire right now. Jimmy Butler's on his way to the Warriors for Wiggins. Yeah, bro. We,
What?
we got a lot to talk about when we bring Fave up to the stage, man. Fave,
Damn.
Fave, you got about 20 minutes. You know what I mean?
Word,
So
man. Go to Wendy's, come back.
yeah, man. Get you some water, get you a snack. You got time before we bring you up to
Shit.
the stage, man. But shout out to Fave Soul giving us his time tonight, man. We're gonna get into that later. But right now, man, as always, with the recognitions and awareness segment, Kenny, I think you have a great way to start this off with this topic, man. Go ahead.
Man, super quick thoughts and prayers. It was multiple plane crashes this week. One in
Yeah.
DC, one in Philly. Just prayers to the family. I don't even know all the details. It was a little bit too graphic to see. I'm definitely not putting that up here. But I assume you saw the videos.
Yeah, man. It was rough to watch. Very rough to watch.
Like, listen, I'm no pilot. I was told for the BC crash. I believe the main plane was landing with the Black Hawk doing something totally separate. I just felt like in a Black Hawk or something with a smaller type device, you might be able to maneuver, but it was a straight run for some time.
Mm.
They had time to tell you. I guess they didn't, whether it be a function, give you the details of the case once they do all the investigation. But I don't know. Just prayers to the family. A lot of people are lost on both situations, unfortunately. Um, Sidebar: if these random plane crashes continue to happen, are plane ticket prices ever going to drop? Going to
Hell no.
maintain where they are?
Hell no, man. These airlines want their money, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Delta stock is doing really well right now. They ain't changing nothing. They don't care what. Hell, it might even go up. They're predicting that the prices are gonna go up more in the next
Hmm.
year. It's wild, bro. It's wild. And the space you get, the service you get is trash. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's nuts, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Still forcing big backers into the same little chair. But whatever,
That's it,
man.
man. That's it. It's like, why did I get married all over again, right? Sheila driving. What you mean she's driving? I flew, she drove. That's a cold scene, man. If you never seen
Yeah, that was cold.
Why Did
That
I
was
Get
cold.
Married?
That was cold.
Oh man,
People
that's
still hate him in real life because of that role he did.
that's a fact. That's a fact. He better not walk up in any Walmart. They getting at his
Mm,
ass. Oh man. But listen, it is February, it is Black History Month, man. And listen, we are celebrating the culture no matter what nobody says, no matter what executive order they think they're gonna pass. I saw the reels, I saw the rumors about supposedly wanting to cancel Black History Month, Women's History Month, Juneteenth, like this administration is just throwing everything out there and seeing what sticks. But let me tell you something, man. Our ancestors fought way too hard, sacrificed their lives in worse situations and worse environments to be where we are, so we could be where we are. So we're gonna celebrate. We're gonna bring up the culture, support Black businesses, Black art, Black music, Black podcasts. You know what I mean? Everything Black this month and every month it is our Black History Year, as Faye posted earlier this month. So shout out to everybody.
sure. Yeah, these executive orders and memorandums that's hitting government offices, like you said, with DEI just being dismantled,
Yeah,
some companies being forced to have their employees remove pronouns from the signature.
yeah,
Like, you got to take that him, her out. Like, it's not hurting anyone. But
yeah.
time will tell. We'll see what we actually have to stick with when it's all said and done.
That's a fact, man. Definitely want to send a big congrats to Nola and Eli getting engaged, man. Uh, yes. But all that good stuff, man. Nola, man. Nola is a super entrepreneur doing great things, and she's actually looking for up and coming aspiring entrepreneurs to go through a special 4-week program that she's gonna have. So if you want to reach out to her, I believe it's Nola Rowe on pretty much all socials. And
Mhm.
she has her podcast that will be debuting, I think, their third or fourth season very soon. But shout outs to them, man, making a whole official union, and wish y'all the best blessings, all that good stuff, man, because they are super supporters of what we do and we are supporters of them. That's how we get along, y'all. That's how we uplift
Well,
ourselves, right? You see, that's it. We got to do it. We got to support each other. Um, and being that it's February, man, it is American Heart Health Month. You will probably see a bunch of promotions, especially from the American Heart Association and probably your local health institution. But this post here let me know how Kung Fu Kenny, aka Kendrick Lamar, is doing his thing, man. For the American Heart Association to put this up, this like I don't care what nobody says. This
oh,
man is probably having one of the greatest runs in musician history. This is crazy.
like, he's going on a on like this is very get rich or die as far as
Yeah, man.
momentum. And that was 50 just started. Kendrick's damn near 10, 12, 15 years in.
Yeah, man.
To get that at this point in his stride, amazing. I think it's the American Heart Association saying not like us.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you this is awesome, man. This is awesome.
Uh,
Man. Winning,
powerful.
like Charlie Sheen winning, like that's Kendrick Lamar right now, and we're not even scratching the surface of his accomplishments over the last couple days, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
He was big. He was big outside.
Yes, sir. Next up, man, Economic Empowerment Podcast, episode 3 is out, focusing on how you can use self-directed IRAs to invest, man. Ramel Lee continues to bring the great information, breaking barriers, and continues making the news. He has his guest, Paul Herbis, sharing a lot of really good gems. I checked out the episode before I got on the show, y'all. Listen, I can't stress this enough, right? We always ask. Nobody gave us the information. Nobody told me. I didn't know I could do this. This is the way to get yourself invested and learn what you can do. Do not think that you cannot get to where you see all of these rich people moving, and then you get the insight and the behind the scenes behind how they get to where they are. So if you want to make good choices with your financial future, I suggest you subscribe to Economic Empowerment Podcast and check out the last 3 episodes, especially this one here, man. Really good stuff.
Mad gems was dropped. I ain't gonna hold you. I was taking too many notes. I got questions.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully, hopefully you can get a live Q&A going with Paul as well. I'm gonna have some personal questions for him. Try to catch him before he charge for it.
You got to. We will continue to tell y'all, don't get mad when the price go up. I want y'all to come back to these live episodes and remember when we was just giving this stuff out for free. At some point, it's gonna go up, but we're gonna get to that later.
Big facts.
I love this. I love the question segment, man. We haven't done this in a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's a great way to start out the year. We got the question segment. I'm a big fan of Horrible Decisions, and they recently rebranded their show to Decisions. And they had Ace Metaphor from tonight's conversation on the show. And things got a little spicy when Ace made a comment suggesting that taking a girl to a nice restaurant, that's the easy way out, right? You take her there, order food, you pay for it, you leave. Like there's no real effort into it. So he made the suggestion of, how about taking her on a carefully, strategically planned walk? Now, exactly. Now you can imagine, right? They both looked at him like, nigga, is you crazy? Like, I ain't trying to leave my house and just go on a walk. I walk every day to the train. I walk every day to work. I walk to laundry. Like, I am not trying to get all, dolled up to go on a walk. So I brought that here to this show to say, do you feel like just taking a girl to a specific destination is a cheat code because you really didn't put much effort into it? You just kind of found the location and said, hey, here we go. Enjoy.
Yeah, have to be that guy, but isn't that a date? You know what I'm saying? Like, I picked a restaurant. I haven't been there. You might have heard of it. We'll entertain this as a unit. Yeah. Hopefully, we can Uber there. Hopefully, unless it's like across the street, which I doubt. But I got a sidebar question. What's the furthest you ever walked to go on a date, so to speak?
So this past summer, me and Shay walked to the Barclays to watch the Liberty game.
Oh, yeah, y'all niggas was fucking when you told me.
Yeah. Hold on now. This is why when he brought this up, I said, you know what? He's low key. He ain't cooking, but you know what I'm saying? He turned the stove
simmering though. It's simmering though.
You know what I mean? He turned the stove on a bit. Because let me tell you something. We had an awesome time just talking. Like literally just the whole walk there, just talking about old times, joking on people we were passing. It was hot as shit. So she looking at me sweat. She like, nigga, you all right? I'm like, hell no. Like, whose idea was this? It was yours. Shit. You right? You know what I mean? Like, but we had an awesome time walking there. Now to walk back, it was gangster of us because we could have easily been like, nah, fuck this. We're gonna get on the train or get in an Uber. But no, we decided to walk back to it, and we had as much fun walking back. I think on the way there we stopped at J&J's on Flatbush, got some ice cream, so that made some
quick cool down.
Yeah. So I actually enjoyed it. You know what I mean? But from the comments on that clip, a lot of women were like, "Fuck out of here!" Like, no, I love to
Yeah,
eat. I want the
yeah, his
restaurant.
rabbit ass mouth. Like, were the calves not burning the next morning? Like,
No,
yeah, but
no,
stay tuned.
we were actually good, man. It was cool. It was cool because when and this is probably like when you've been with your person for a minute, right? If y'all both active and doing y'all thing, y'all don't really get to sit down and really like chop it up for a while. Y'all always probably watching
Yeah,
something, or you taking care of
yeah.
the kids, they doing something, or vice versa. And then you sleep, and then you wake up the next day, do that shit all over again. So the opportunity to just be alongside her, be in each other's space, can't run away, not pulling out our devices. It was cool. I actually enjoyed it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You got to add more walking dates to the repertoire when spring come through.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but that I enjoyed
That was quick.
it.
He said, "We'll always have that memory, though."
We'll always have that walk to Barclays and back. That will always be it, man.
Oh shit! Just got to do
Hell
it one time. One time.
yeah. Hell yeah. So this next question, man, and listen, spoiler alert for anybody who is not all caught up on the new season of Harlem. I'm heartbroken. This is the last. This is a series finale. They are not bringing back the show. It's on Prime. Great show. So please stop listening if you haven't caught up with Harlem yet. I'm gonna give you 5, 4, 3. All right, fuck that shit. So, Camille is pregnant, right? And now, baby daddy is like, trying to be in the picture, make sure she's good, but she ends up going by a friend's house and meeting another guy. So, they're having a good time. He's being nice to her. There is some flirtation going on or whatever. But, after a while, he like offers to like take her home and wants to like take her on a date. So now when baby daddy pulls up, just checking on her, like, yo, you good? Like, making sure everything's all right. I know I missed the appointment. Something happened with his current girl's father. And then he sees a whole nigga come down the stairs and he like, who the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
So now me and Shay look at each other. I'm like, that's right. And she like, why? And I'm like, what? So we get into a whole conversation now, like,
Pause.
Definitely hit pause. Like, what you mean? What? You know what I mean? Like, what you mean? What? So now, here's the situation, right? And I know she's like, you got to give context. So the context is, without going too deep in detail, is they were messing around. He met on a girl that he really likes. He got serious with the girl, but technically he didn't tell Camille about the seriousness, right? She ended up finding out because they were at a mutual spot that people hang out at. And he kind of like really just was aggressive with it. Like, I'm good. I'm with somebody. I told you this would happen. We good. So now she thought she couldn't get pregnant. She finds out she's pregnant. So now she tells him. He asks her, are you going to keep the baby? They have a back and forth discussion. And at the end of that discussion, she says she's not going to keep the baby because he's with the girl and, she's not comfortable with the situation. So now he come to find out now his current girl, they're going through in vitro and they got 3 eggs that are ready to get fertilized. It's crazy, bro. Like, it's mad shit going on with this show. I know you're looking at me like, I got to watch this shit now because mad shit, right? So now that's the context behind before this season, because now while he's finding out about the 3 eggs, Camille texts him and says she's going to keep the baby. So you can imagine, like, you thinking you good with your old situation. That ain't happening. So you hear with your current girl, yeah, get good news, and then you get that text. My man did like the national, like, I'm fucked. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he did one of those.
Like, check, please. Check, please.
Yeah. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. So now, you know what I mean? So now after that, they, fast forward into what I just explained. He rolls up, he sees this dude coming down the stairs, and he's like, who the fuck is this? Like, at the end of the day, and this is my opinion, people can disagree with me. You walking around with my seed in you, I at least should meet the dude that you are claiming to date. Because what if something happens? Like, what if something happens while you with this dude?
That's spicy. That is a spicy conversation. Like, you can't, you can't. There's nothing you can do, bro. Like you can't tell them wear condoms and none of that shit. Yeah, what are we gonna do? What are we protecting? Not mine. I know that. You here already?
That's
Shut up
crazy.
like that.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Let's take us out of this show, but try to make it a little bit fake relatable. As if we were single, I don't know what the dating apps are, Tinder, whatever. If you on Tinder, you match up, whatever. So, oh, boom, Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Yo, get there. She's sitting at the bar. Meet her. Hey, what's going on? Get up for the hug. See the bulge. What should like? What are you saying right now?
This is like catfish. Like you gotta tell me you're pregnant. You like why you ain't got your Tinder pics can't just be the neck up. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like how you just pop up to a date pregnant. Like that's
mm.
that's 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 a bit of a
Ob-
surprise. I wouldn't be
like
mad if somebody walked
obviously,
out on
me and the father of the situation is not working out.
that. Mm-hmm.
But is that a deal breaker?
I mean, yeah, if you ain't advertising on Tinder that I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like you put career woman, into hiking, love God. I ain't
Mm.
saying you got to put I'm pregnant on there, but when we're planning a date, I think that's some good information to know.
It's like if some things you might hide, just you might want to just say face to face. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm a lot taller than I tell people. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause, it kind of scares people and some shit like that. You know what I mean? 7'2" nigga show. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Just face it on me. Like, that's
Mhm.
it. You know what I mean? But yeah, having a baby, um, I think I would entertain it at least through the night. You know what I mean? Like, I know the bill gonna be low. She ain't drinking. You know what I'm
What you
saying?
doing
Like,
that for? Yeah, like that's so misleading.
it's
That
all
is so
ginger ale.
that is so
Mm.
misleading.
That's Shirley Temples to go.
I feel like that's a setup. That's just a
Uh,
setup. I would feel like I'm
hey,
being set up for something.
listen, man. This was like I said, a random scenario. Heard when they are pregnant, it's a little, Niagara-ish. I'm not here to find out, but I heard rumors. You know what I'm saying? Like just throwing it out there, just throwing it out there. But politics as usual, my man. What's going on this week in the world of politics?
Oh man, listen. Trump was out here playing bully ball with Mexico, Canada, and China, man. This weekend he was saying like, listen, the tariffs were about to kick in. It was going to be 25%, I believe, on Mexico and Canada, and I think 10% on China. Um, and literally, I think that Monday they got the pause for 30 days with Mexico. And then I think probably like 6, 7 hours later, Canada also got the 30-day extension as well. China's like, fuck that. China so far, what I heard is they're holding it down. They have their retaliatory ways that they're going about things. But from my perspective, I'm not going to go too deep into the goods and the imports or anything like that. But from a medical perspective, a lot of the devices, the durable medical equipment that we
Yeah,
use
yeah.
comes out of these countries. So that would have been a painstaking thing for some health institutions to go through. So that's from my perspective, that's the first thing that I'm looking at. And then I'm a personal fan of Sheen, man. What I'm saying? My wife loves it, and that would have been some fucked up shit, man. You know what I mean?
What you
Like
mean?
that's gonna
What you mean? Still in route? Been in route for 2 weeks. Shit ain't moving. Like, you know.
yeah.
But yeah, putting tariffs on Mexico the week of the Super Bowl. That's
Mm.
cold. Avocados and cervezas this week. Oh
Oh yeah.
man, I need all that guac.
Yo,
Come on,
man.
man.
I'm telling you, man. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, the Super Bowl parties ain't gonna be the same. So yeah, man. But yeah, from my perspective, of course, yeah, medical devices. I had here what about 13.6% of US marketed medical devices are manufactured in China. So
Mhm.
that's going to be a heavy
Right.
expense that hospitals are going to have to incur. Hospitals are already doing bad financially, still recovering from COVID and from the breach with Change Healthcare last year. So that's
Mhm.
crazy. And then, of course, just looking at some of the generic drugs, we may face supply challenges. So this is tough business, man. But China, out of all people, from what I've been reading, they can stand up in this and feel good about not needing us. So we'll see what happens.
It's a fact. Um, ugh, it's been a wild 3 weeks.
Yeah, he ain't playing. He ain't playing. Like if there was ever I said what I said and I meant it, that's exactly what these last 4 weeks have been, man. Hell
It
yeah.
was it was one tweet he put out earlier in the week where he gave permission to a bombing across seas, but he put it on Twitter like it was some world star shit. Just like, yo,
Mm,
watch this. I was like, this, this is like Oval generals and it was that camera view. You know what I'm saying? Like this
yeah.
is not for public viewing. You know what I'm saying? He just did that shit on Twitter. I'm sorry, X. Like like it was world star.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, this nigga bugging. But
Hmm.
this is right up his alley. He bugs
Yeah.
off. So see how that
Yeah.
go, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, so I was on the New York Times, man, and they were talking about lists that people have for 2025, right? And I think you covered this perfectly last live. We're grown as hell, man. Resolutions, what are we doing here? Sometimes you make them, then like a week or later you break them. But I think there should be some sort of list or goal setting for the year, and you set it in a way where you can actually meet those goals, meet those marks, whatever you set for yourself, right? So it's talking about more or less lists and things that you would do more versus things that you would do less. And it had me thinking about, some of the things that I would like to do more, some things I would like to do less.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think I would like to be able to really like speak my mind more in the corporate setting, because when I tell you that it is getting tough to stick to that marketing, welcome to, you know what I mean? Like paying it forward, and I'll get back to you. Let's table it. Like that shit is it's withering down, brother. It's withering down. It's crazy.
You know what every leader in a meeting needs in corporate world? You ever seen on Saturday Night Live where they do the joke swap? Where it's like, hey, you read this, you read this.
Yeah.
I would give my note to the white guy. Hey, say this to the group. It's,
Hmm.
DEI, we are 10 toes down. I didn't say this shit. Yeah, say it. Say it just like that. All the emphasis. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we might need one of them skits at the corporate board because when you speak your voice as the black guy, right? And it may hopefully there's more than one, but if it's just
Mhm.
you, you're always teetering that line where you don't want to be the angry black guy. You don't ever
Very
want to be
true.
that guy. So you
Very
try to
true.
just convey your thoughts very intelligently, like as you are. You know what I mean? Get your words out real eloquent. Get to your points. Get to your facts. Let me do a quick cough at the end. Sit down. Read the room. No comment. Fuck you. Go back to my. You know what I mean? Like next person speaks. You know what I mean? But it's tough to kind of stand on business and not sound like business. You're trying to be very, modern tone. You don't want to be like aggressive. It's a rough gray area.
Yeah, man, and we got to navigate that. Definitely on the less side of things, man. I really hope that people stop repeating what the last person said. We need less of that. I've been on so many meetings, man, where you'll have one person give a clear, good explanation. Then the next person will say to add, and literally change the first word of that person's sentence to the last word. And everybody's just kind of sitting there like on the team's
Right.
chat. Didn't he just
Right.
say what she just said? Like, it's crazy. Like, we heard it the first time. Everybody gets it. Right after that, you could have easily said, "You want to chime in?" Nah, I'm good. Homegirl covered it.
Oh,
Next,
oh, that really grinds my gears at the office.
bro,
Because
bro.
like I heard you say teams, right? As far as the Microsoft, like everybody in my office has always been super Outlook heavy. Email to get the job done. Clients, everybody co-mingle in this platform. About 3 weeks ago, they introduced Teams to the situation. And I was very hesitant. I'm like, listen, man, I don't feel like repeating everything I said in Outlook over here. This is stupid. I'm not doing shit twice. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, no, no, it's just a good way to keep track of that, 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 that. I gave it a shot. First, like, huddle, Friday morning. Start from the top of this long ass. So I'm like, nah, nah. This job was from like 2010. Shit's over, bro. I'm not talking about this today. Like, it's oh no. Stacey has some super sad breaking news. Shit,
What?
some research. Hold on. I got. I'm pretty sure she's super accurate. But God damn.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was on life support yesterday. That's right.
Nah, saying ain't
He was
so.
on life support yesterday.
Dang.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so alleged news that Irv Gotti has passed away. We'll wait for further confirmation. But yeah, I
Damn.
know there was a post yesterday that he was on life support. So damn, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Shouts to
hits just
Ashanti.
keep on coming.
Um, I don't have time for that. But damn. Shouts to the fan as always.
Yeah.
Speaking of Irv Gotti and music entertainment, this past weekend was the Grammys. A lot of news happened. Queen Bee did Queen Bee things finally. Um, on Best Country Album and Album of the Year. Uh, Country Carter, Cowboy Carter took care of business. I was bittersweet when she won this one. I'm like, she had a lot of good albums that I felt was a little better than Cowboy. But the fact that she kind of switched genres, then they gave it to her, felt like a little slight. But hey, it's Queen Bee, man. A win's a win. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Jay's girl, man. It is what it is. Like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about her wins in the country category?
Oh, I think it's dope. I know she was getting a lot of criticism from the country music community about her commitment and dedication. I mean, I think when you're so good at what you do, people just find reasons to hate what you do.
Mhm.
And the fact that she could just cross over into any genre and make great music, I think it bothered them. And
Yeah.
they've always country music has always had its own lane, and they've pretty much been the gatekeepers to who can succeed. And
Yep.
B came there and just kicked the shit out of it. And the
As you do.
Beehive came through and fortified her place and said, "No, we're gonna listen to this album. We're gonna put
Yeah.
on our cowboy hats, our cowboy boots, and we're gonna be out
Mhm.
here bumping this damn album." And they supported Queen Bee. So I'm glad she got it. Definitely breaking barriers. So yeah, it's great.
Between that and announcing the tour, she back on cloud now, man. That's
Oh
shouts.
yeah.
Shouts to the Carters, man. Shouts to the Carters.
Oh yeah. I feel for a lot of the people out there, man. You got Kendrick, you got Bad Bunny on Puerto Rico, and now you got Beyonce coming up. Fellas, man, if your girl got your card right now, you better check in on her because she racking up these
Yes.
concert tickets on your ass.
What you mean only got one? I checked the balance, baby. I can't get two of them. It's like,
Like, who do you know in Puerto Rico?
what you
Like,
get?
why are you going? You don't
No.
even know I speak Spanish.
Like the tickets are cheap out there, but you have to get flight in the hotel. The shit don't add up. It's like,
He's like, I'm going to Nueva York. Like, that's New York, bitch. Like, I don't even know what
so we
you're
going
talking
uptown right now.
about.
Oh shit.
Oh man, oh man. Also, man, best rap album, man. You tried to put me onto this artist a very long time ago. I finally got to check out her Tiny Desk concert. Dochi winning was a best rap album. Amazing, man. Amazing. And I didn't know that only two other women won this award. That was
Yeah,
crazy. That was a
yeah, yeah.
crazy stat.
And Cardi. I mean, as far as the Ricky album doing it too,
Word.
that's major. That's super major. You kind of
Word.
cemented at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like Cardi ain't dropped another one since, and she's fine. Like, she's fine. Outside of Lauren Hill, she's the anomaly. And she'll show up when she wants to. But just cemented once you compare the best rap album. This your first one. That's the her. TDE is on a 2025 run, unlike no other. Shouts to them. But as good as she is, the body of work was amazing. Is she ever gonna beat these industry plant allegations?
Man, listen. Everybody got to find their way in. Everybody got to find their way in, dog. Like a win is a win.
No, we said we'll take it. We will take it.
Yeah, a win is a win, fam. But listen, keeping it TDE, man. Not like us, unless you've been living under a rock. This song was what a lot of people are calling the Drake Destroyer, even though I don't believe he is out. He is really just taking a haymaker, like I don't think we've ever seen in music. But I
This
still
is
think
similar
Drake.
to us all finding out in real time that Roy Jones' jaw was glass.
Yes.
Like remember that fight? He was like, oh shit,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's not quicker than the
I,
world. Oh my god.
I was
That's what
like,
happened.
you nah, Roy took the check, man. There's no way Roy went down. Roy took the fixes in, man. Ain't no way
Six
Roy
is
went down
in.
right now. Oh yeah,
Uh,
man. Yeah,
Kung
man.
Fu
But
Kenny taking the record of the year in a Canadian tuxedo, denim on denim.
yo, man.
I
Yo.
said, this boy, man, he is so calculated. Like, I can only imagine his think tank room. He's
Mm-hmm.
writing so much shit down. It probably looked like how in like in CSI and all these murder shows where they got tape and this coming on around. It's very Final Destination. The dude was putting all the all the people on the planes together. And this person did this, this
Yo.
person did that. I know Kung
Yeah.
Fu Kenny got a wild setup to put it all together, but he
Yeah.
is outside. And I got a question. Listen, has
Hold on.
anyone
I mean, let's just
ever?
announce what he won. We didn't even go to that. Like he won best rap performance, best
Okay.
rap song, song of the year, best
Mm-hmm.
music video, record of the year, man. I mean, this is
Clean
phenomenal.
sweep.
Phenomenal, man.
Clean
Phenomenal.
sweep.
But go ahead, brother.
Uh,
Sorry to cut you.
and then, has anyone ever had a more personal hype leading up to the Super Bowl performance than Kung Fu Kenny right now?
Oof. I not to my recollection. I don't think so. I think whoever, if this was written, right? You know what I'm saying? If this is on some Nas shit, it was written, then this is probably one of the best scripts in music history. And to your point, second to probably 50 Cent. Because I still think his story is still one of the best that were ever, like, I don't know, man. Bouncing back from 9 shots and coming and just taking out an
Many men.
entire, you know what I mean? Taking out an entire music group company. That I've never seen nothing like that before, ever.
For sure.
Yeah,
Even a
man.
TD. SZA took one for best R&B song Saturn. Like, yo, it just cleaned up. It just cleaned up big time.
Yes, sir.
Chris Brown always took that one. Best R&B album. And he was blackballed. That was a damn good album. You know what I'm saying? His last 3 or 4 projects was fucking phenomenal. But this one broke through. They gave him his respect. His R&B album. Super happy to see him win. I don't think he was there in person. I think he kind of ripped them off personally because they've been jerking him paws for the last few years. But shouts to him, man. 1111 was a damn good album.
Yeah, why not, man? I mean, same thing. I mean, it was cool when they brought out the weekend because he was boycotting them for a minute, talking
Mhm.
about the way they were like, not respecting the craft and respecting underrepresented communities that make really good music. And then you got best African music performance for Thames. We love me, Jeje. That's one of my favorite songs, man. Thames. I love Thames music, man. She's good. She's really good.
Yeah, yeah, she didn't have to watch Tyler though, man. After that water track, I was like, that's all she had. She got another one, some push to start, some ignition, some shit like that. That shit is a bop too. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be fighting next year.
Nah. I you know what? And you know why I say that? Thames is so natural. Like when she makes music and then like she's humble too, but Thames is the type of humble where she knows how gifted she is. And maybe I just haven't seen it, but I would like to see Tyler do like one of those tiny desks or one of those like, you know, a cappella type performances because that's
She
what
ain't got enough
Thames
work for that.
does. Yeah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Another
Oh man.
aside for the Grammys themselves though, this was I haven't watched. This probably was the most watched Grammy on my side in some years. I put a good chunk of this live, and I never do. But I am now officially a fan of Ray. That lady can sing. Like I didn't know who she was until I seen her on stage. I was like, who is she got the flutes. She's oh, well, you know what I'm saying? So I had to look her up. Had to add a couple songs to the old playlist, but she's solid. She is definitely rotation now.
Okay, I gotta check that out. In other spicy Grammy news, man, if you were able to catch the red carpet or even if you were just on social media, man, Kanye always finds a way to stay relevant, stay in the news, and with his lady, they don't disappoint. Of course, we had to cover up certain sections because we don't want to get into any trouble with any of these platforms. But man, listen, I'm gonna let you talk about this, brother, man.
Listen, man,
How'd you feel about this?
man, she was naked. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I had to zoom in. Like, is there something over her? Like, I see a line below the crotch area, but is this just a rubber band? Is there something above that? I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, why is the network not bleeping none of this shit? Like, this shit is pure see through. Like, they're not gonna put no censor band, nothing.
Nothing.
I think they treat this like a band one. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just letting it rock. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah, he might have did the coldest shit I ever seen in my life, man. I'm talking
Yeah,
like iceberg slim cold.
that's a
He whispered
fact,
over
man.
to her. She had the fur coat on. Whispered over, said, "Drop the coat on these niggas." I was like, "Oh!" I'm like, she
Mhm.
naked. I was like, but Yeezy, man, Yeezy going Yeezy.
Yeah, man. I used to think Ice T and Coco was like one of the most flamboyant couples out there as far as like
Mm,
her the way she dressed and him just being next to her, like, yeah, that's mine. You know what I mean?
word.
Kanye, him and his lady, man, they done took it to a whole nother level, man. They done took it to a whole nother level.
He found one.
Um,
He found him one.
there was,
They don't that they care just enough not to care at all. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
there was
Uh,
rumors that supposedly on Complex that they were escorted out of the Grammys, but E News later confirmed that that was not the case. They just happened to walk the red carpet, then get in their car and go home. But yo, man, Kanye always keeping himself relevant, man. I respect it, bro. I definitely respect it.
boy, solid.
Um, so we're gonna do some quick show reviews and then we're gonna bring our boy Fabe up, man. Shout out to everybody locking in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X, IG, man. Big shout outs to Keith, Tanya, Jeff. I see you, Chef Cheryl, CC Media in the building. What's good, fam? Only Mrs. Lee. Appreciate all y'all. First up, Harlem season 3 is out. This is unfortunately the last season series finale of Harlem. I am heartbroken. I'm a big fan of the cast. But make sure y'all check it out. This season is spicy as hell. If you joined earlier, we did preview a spoiler alert. I won't bring it back up, but make sure y'all go check it out, man. Definitely Harlem. Um, Dexter New Blood. It's been okay so far for me. I binge watched all the Dexters up into Dexter New Blood. My wife is a Dexter connoisseur, so I agree with her. It's been okay, but I really don't know about it, man. But the casting of Deborah is off to me body wise. Because if you are a Dexter fan, Deborah is skinny as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like bones. This girl that they casted for young Deborah, I don't know if she runs her way into a skinny body, but this Deborah she got a body on her.
Young Deborah? Are you talking about Original Sin?
Dexter. Oh yeah, Original Sin. My bad. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant. All right. Okay. I haven't seen Original Sin yet. That was my next one. That was my next question for you when you say about New Blood.
Yeah,
But
my bad. Yes, Original Sin.
I haven't gotten to Original Sin yet. That's like the prelude to the original Dexter show.
Yeah, correct.
That's on my watch list. I ain't get into that. They got the whole season out though, right?
Nah. I think they're still
walking.
Yeah, I think they still got episodes dropping for this. Yep. All right, and then
Night Agent. You have?
Huh?
No, I was saying any other shows you was watching?
Yeah, Night Agent. We got season 2. It's been mid. It was mid. It dragged out, but overall not bad. Finished it. It looks like there's going to be a season 3. Nothing to jump and rave about. So
I like the first season too. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just got to watch the first season and just fall back. Just be happy with what you saw. Just appreciate what you had. As far as some shows on my side, Paradise on Hulu. Chef's kiss. They slow walking it though, so I might just wait until they get the whole gamut out, so I can, you know what I mean, really splurge on that in a hot weekend. Another show on my radar, Severance. Season 2 is out. It's slow walking that as well. Big fan of the first season, but that whole reality really clocking out when you clock out is crazy. And the last one is Landman. Listen, I'm almost done with the season. I wait for my wife to catch up to me so I can finish these last 2 goddamn episodes.
Landman is lit, boy. Billy Bob Thornton. Woo!
Bob Thornton is in there, man. He's getting it done. Mm-hmm. Getting it done big time. Any other shows to look out for? Anything?
Nah, man. Now let's get into it. Huh?
Have you seen Mustafa?
Mustafa?
Wait, is it Mustafa or Mufasa?
We're talking about Lion King?
I think they're coming to America. My bad. Mufasa.
Hey, man, listen. I just had the wrong show, so don't feel bad. It's that old shit. That's that old nigga shit, man. Say Sean Barkley.
Say Sean Barkley. Boy, fast as lightning.
That boy say Sean good, boy. He unstoppable. All right, man. Without further ado, man, FCP Sports segment is about to take fold, man, and we have none other than the man himself, the fashion connoisseur, the gaming king. And also, if you want to get your shoes right, get that Fade sauce. Bring up Fade Soul, man. What's going on with you, player?
See, where's this guy?
What's going on, fellas? Oh, I'm not even in the frame. Okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm about to fix you up. Hold on.
How y'all boys been, man? Yo, appreciate y'all for having me on the show, man. I love y'all show, man.
We appreciate you, brother.
Fade here is like Jada Kiss on Versus. It's like his 3rd time, right?
Yeah, right. Literally, like last year, January, we had you on. So this is like a yearly thing.
Appreciate y'all for real though.
No doubt. So
hold on. Before we get started, I for some reason I always gotta say some shit. But I seen y'all was talking about shows. Yeah, for anybody watching the chat, y'all gotta watch Dark Matter. You gotta watch Monarch, and there's an off show. I don't even know where you can find this show, to be honest with you. But I watched it on some website that I can't tell y'all about. But that's besides the point. The show is called Childhood's End. Now, I want everybody in the chat to really watch that show, because if anybody has been keeping up with the world and with these aliens, I know it sounds crazy to say aliens, but the aliens is here. You need to watch that show. It's an indication on what's about to happen.
Trump said that was him with the joints in Jersey. He said that was him.
No. Well, listen, it could have been him. It could have been him. But like the alien shit, that shit is crazy. It's a deep rabbit hole on that. I ain't even gonna touch on it. We're not here for that.
Is that season 2?
Oh yeah, Dark Matter's lit. No. There's no season 2 on Dark Matter. I don't think so.
Yeah, Dark Matter.
Not that I've seen, but Dark Matter was lit.
That was super dope.
Yeah.
Like that.
All right. But listen, man, this weekend was hot.
Man.
Yeah, this weekend was hot, brother. This weekend was hot.
I got the games on right now. I'm over here watching.
Yeah, man. The minute it happened, I was like, yo, listen, we gotta get Fable, man. We know you are a big LeBron fan, and unless you've been living under a rock, man, Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis. This is one of the biggest trades and I think shocking trades in NBA history. Fabe, weigh in, man. How you feeling when you saw this?
I ain't gonna lie. My initial reaction, I was mad. I was like, yo. And here's the reason why I was mad. We need this. The Lakers need a big. We needed a big with AD. And then we got rid of our big. So I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? That's pissing away the season for LeBron. Like, I can understand if the Lakers picking up Luka, that's for the future. That's perfect. But for this season right now, and for even next season, like, I mean, we could probably pick up a big in the offseason, but even right now, LeBron ain't got really much time to waste. You know what I'm saying? And we was literally just one big away from going to where we needed to go. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to make this whole change is just crazy to me. Yeah. And so I was just like, fuck. But then I'm like, now this nigga Luka is
when
nasty.
The news dropped,
and Luka with LeBron
left
will be
the Garden
will be
on
nice.
Saturday. Listen, LeBron had like a 30-point triple-double in the Garden. The man in the Garden. You know what I mean? The man in the Garden promo keep going. I was like, oh, this is so on time. I'm like, then
and that's the crazy thing about it. Like he went off that game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no AD went off on the Knicks. It went off on the Knicks. Yeah. But to keep going with this trade, like that, the more that I think about it, I'm like, first of all, LeBron can play with anybody. Like, a lot of people really think that LeBron can't play with ball dominant guards. He won a chip with Kyrie. Most ball dominant. First of all, and if you go look at the stats, Kyrie handled the ball more than LeBron. On the numbers wise, like people don't watch the games. People just hate on LeBron. The people that say that don't watch LeBron actually play. I watch every single game. I watch every single game so much. I watched him 3 times over. I didn't watch the Knicks game 3 times. I didn't watch that Clippers game 3 times. I literally rewatch the games the moment it ends. I started over right then. Right then and there. I don't wait.
Nigga got some shit to say.
I'm rewatching the whole thing over and over, and then I'll go to sleep, wake up, and put the game on again. I literally rewatch every game at least 3 times, especially if they lose. I'd be like, all right, I'm just gonna watch it one time over to see where we fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be tight. You know what I mean? But like when we win, I'm watching that. You know what I mean? 3 times over. So like LeBron, it's gonna be a cakewalk for him. Like when he was playing with Kyrie and like a guard that could break down the defense like a Mo Williams in his early Cavs days, he would literally. The guards breaking down the defense, getting into the hole. LeBron's cutting to the rim and getting a wide open dunk every single time. He used to do that faithfully in his early days on the Cavs, but people didn't watch the games. They don't, I mean,
I don't know why he stopped. That shit pissed me off.
You know what I mean? I mean, Leonard, they kept doing it. He just didn't have a ball dominant guard like in his recent years. So once he lost Kyrie in the Cavs, he couldn't do that no more because he didn't have a guard to break down the defense. He tried to get D Wade and Isaiah Thomas over there, but it didn't work. And then he came to LA. Lonzo Ball was only there for the first year, and he was like gone. So, I mean, but now he gonna have somebody who like you can't stop Luka. You can't stop him. What you gonna do? You can't stop, like literally. Like I'm trying like AD. You could not stop. You had to like. Well, I mean, if you had a center, you can stop him, but you never. You had to double team him a lot. And when that happened, yeah, exactly. And then when that happened, LeBron would easily just get a cut dunk. So you got Luka that nobody in the league can stop. Nobody can stop this.
And what do you think about the rumors with Dallas saying he had conditioning issues, man? You think that shit got merit?
He does have conditioning issues, but we don't give a fuck. He's still busting your ass. Like, what the fuck does it matter if he busting your ass? Like, I don't even get what the fuck that is. Like, let him go busting your ass. Like, listen, the nigga is 25. I ain't saying that nigga, but the boy 25 years old. No matter what he put in his body at this age, he's gonna burn off when he plays. It does not matter. So he drink all the beers you want because he's gonna bust your ass drunk. And that's crazy. You're getting your ass bust by a drunk white boy. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna say that now. Luka gonna walk around and say I'm a drunk white boy busting everybody's ass. I'm out of shape. All right.
So much ass. He was busting so much ass.
Finals.
Why would Dallas trade a 25-year-old Luka? Period.
Unless the injury in his calf, but even so, you could just repair that. If it's an Achilles thing, like if it tears, it'll eventually heal. And Luka is not a guard that relies on athleticism. He's just crafty and skilled with the pill. So, listen, that was a stupid trade on Dallas' part. As you can see, the Mavs fans is pissed because he's 25 years old. You had him for another 10 years, at least another decade.
Team doctor is House, you know what I'm saying, mixed with like Sean from Good Doctor. Like you gamble on a 25-year-old that's at that peak.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah,
boy,
yeah. Lakers.
the
What
reason you're
days.
in the championship last year, like without a doubt, man, without a doubt.
And I'm still sad to see AD go because AD gonna be a monster, and AD is a monster. But
Yes.
I mean, I see why the Lakers did it. Listen, I'm not even a Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. Once LeBron retire, I don't know what team I'm gonna be on. I might just stay a Laker if he retire a Laker. You know what I'm saying? I do like what the Lakers is doing now that they got Luka. But it was sad to see AD go, but you know, I mean, it's good to see we got Luka at least for a compensation piece.
That's my next question for you, gentlemen. Where the hell is Mark Cuban? I haven't heard a peep from him all week.
He's a minority stake owner, so you know what I mean? He don't got say like that no more.
He's not even putting out 10-second sound bites.
Nah,
Not
I mean,
Mark.
listen, he literally like he's like Usher on the Cavs, like you just there to get your check and shut up.
Yeah.
I
mean, he
like if you didn't sell all your majority ownership, you would have been all right. You could be he would listen. He'd have had the final say, but once you get that up, hey,
you probably found out when we did.
First of all, that was a bad. The thing about it is, it was also not only was it I think it was a bad player move for the Mavs. It was a bad business decision, just because Luka is a star in his own right. So anywhere he goes, he has his own fan base, and that generates a large amount of revenue for your franchise. It's a simple reason why the best pick of the NBA draft this past year was Bronny, because of how much money he generated for the Lakers off jersey sales. It's crazy. Like people won't even think about it in that aspect, but you're a business. It's all a business. It does not matter. Listen, it's one winner. You want to win. Good. I get it. But what you just at the end of the day, you there to make some bread. That's the reason the small market teams is over there crying because they ain't making no money. Like they'd be lucky to have Bronny just to get some fucking revenue through the doors now.
Yeah, but Bronny was in the garden over the weekend. He was cheering for him to come out. And when
that's every game. Listen, I've been watching. First of all, that I've been telling people that's real life. All you see, the only haters you have are online. They don't exist in real life. Then you're never gonna meet your hater. You know what I mean? Once you get out in the real world, everybody wants you to succeed. So what you see online, don't believe into the bullshit. And that goes with Bronny, because all you see on Bronny posts is niggas hating on him because they hate on LeBron or whatever the case may be. But in real life, you see like, yo, it's crazy. And that's literally I see the games, bro. I watch all the games. Like every single time Bronny get in a game, it's like that. But part of that is like it's good and bad to that. It's good because it gets his confidence up, but it also rushes his game because every single time he even touches it, the crowd is going crazy and it speeds him up a little bit. But he's learning, like you see in the next game, he's learning to slow himself down. Like, all right, don't matter what the crowd doing. I'm gonna just play my game and I'm gonna go, because he got game. He got game. He got game, but he don't got that dog in him to use that dog all the time. And you at his size, you need that. You can't be lackadaisical at 6'2", 6'3". You always gotta be a dog.
How you gotta have that dog, because Luka got that dog in him. If he sit next to Luka for the next 3-4 months to the finals, even the playoffs, you might pick up on some dog that can teach him.
Yeah, trying to defend him in practice gonna definitely be a learning experience. That's for sure.
That's a fact.
The reason why LeBron ain't teaching him about that dog is because the way LeBron plays, he got that size where he don't gotta be a dog all the time. He's like, you know what? I can see over the top. Is my teammate open? Whoop! There's a pass. That's me being a dog in a light way, but people want you to be a dog in the Michael Jordan way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All the time. And if you ain't like that at a small size, they're gonna get on you, and you ain't gonna make it. You know what I mean? But Bronny, he gonna be all right. He gonna be the bright light. He's in LA. He got the brightest lights on him. It's crazy right now. You know what I mean? To play under all of that scrutiny and pressure, I'm proud of that boy, man. You know what I mean? Like, listen, there's a lot of people that can't do what he's doing. Like, it's tough. The NBA is different.
Shit, it's a lot of pressure when you're not the nicest dude in your own crib. You third in your own crib.
Third.
That's
third. Anybody saying Bryce better than him?
But I'm like it though.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm getting this check.
That's it. So yo, man, I know you kind of threw this question out on IG, and I want you to bring your opinion here, man. Who do you think won this trade?
Short term, the Mavs won because they're gonna be nice this year. They're gonna be super nice this year. Like 80. Okay, I meant to break this down even more. This is the reason why the Lakers needed a big, right? and this is what AD is going to be doing over there in the Mavs. Playing the 4 for Anthony Davis is the biggest cheat code in the NBA. And it's the reason why the Lakers pissed me off for the past couple seasons on just, you could get any big, just put a big body there to clog the paint a little bit, grab some boards and cover the other big man, right? That's all you needed a big for, so you could let Anthony Davis roam and do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Number one. Number two, there's no 4 in the entire world that can guard him. Who guarded Anthony Davis in the 2020 finals on the Miami Heat? Does anybody remember? Who was the center for the Miami Heat? Bam Adebayo, right?
Bam, he did what he could.
No. You know why he couldn't do what he did? Because he didn't guard AD. Jay Crowder guarded Anthony Davis. Bam Adebayo had to guard JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. You see what I'm saying? You see, people don't remember that the vivid detail, that there was certain slim times where Anthony Davis played the 5 and Anthony Davis still gonna kill Bam Adebayo. But you had Jay Crowder guarding Anthony Davis. In what universe is that ever gonna fucking work? That's why I was like, yo, when I seen the finals, I said, yo,
this is not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Yo, Anthony Davis at the 4 is NBA's cheat code, and the Lakers fucked that up in the last 2 seasons by not giving him that. That's all he asked for. And now that he got that on the Mavs, oh my God, he is about to do so much damage over there. Because who's guarding him at the 4? Yeah. You're gonna have LeBron James guard Anthony Davis when they match up now.
That's right.
Oh, that's nasty work.
That's nasty work. No, that's gonna happen.
LeBron's up for the challenge. I need to know all his secret moves now.
Of course, but like it's gonna be skill height. It's like Anthony, and if Anthony Davis is in kill mode, there's nobody that can stop him. Like I've seen him in kill mode where nobody can stop this man multiple times, and he don't have that every game or whatever the case may be. But when he got it, there's nothing you could do. But I mean, like I said, the Mavs are gonna be good because he gonna be playing the 4. And they're gonna do damage this year. You know, if they stay healthy, they're gonna be all right.
Right. Yeah, that was always the precursor for any team, right? You stay healthy. Yeah,
should be all right. Should be all right.
And but Lakers long term, they're gonna be just fine because they got a 25-year-old Luka. So short term, Dallas won. I mean, yeah, and long term, Lakers, they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be just fine.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and I know Utah was like a third wheel and all of this. Like,
word. they got a wild stray. Like, why y'all mad at us for? We ain't know neither.
Like, yo, got it on somebody. Yeah. I think like a pick came out of there or something.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. What was it? The 2029 first round pick.
Wow, I think Max might be with that. Moving to the Eastern Conference real fast though. What's all this about? Is this helpful for anybody?
This one came through today, man. Kyle Kuzma.
This Middleton. Yeah. Here, all right, boom. This shocked a lot of people, and I get it because it shocked me at first. I'm like, Middleton for Kuzma?
Yeah.
Here, all right, listen to me though. Kuzma, he sucked. Where was he at? Where was he playing at just now? Yeah, he was over there on the Wizards. He was ass. But the reason why he was ass is because he wasn't playing for shit. Because I seen him on the Lakers when they wasn't playing for shit. He played just like he was playing on the Wizards that first year when he got with the Lakers. But then when LeBron got there and you got to play for something, he played much more serious, more focused, shot the ball better, all that. He ain't do no bonehead. He did a couple boneheaded shit, but he was on his game. You know what I'm saying? And I believe playing with Giannis and Dame, he's gonna be back on his game.
Yeah, man. I feel like Chris Middleton caught a stray here, man. Like he
deserved that trade. He was solid. He was a solid player for them.
He was, but he be injured a lot. He won't be there when they need him.
Yeah, man.
Your best availability is your availability. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Between him and Drew Holiday, they were crucial to that chip. I mean, Giannis is gonna be Giannis, man. So there ain't no doubt about that. But yeah, man, that was this one. This one definitely shocked me a bit.
Next one we had on the docket.
This one I understood.
Yeah.
I understood this.
Who won this? What team won this trade?
I think the Spurs.
The Spurs definitely won this trade.
Because De'Aaron is young, he's fast, he gets to get coached by Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Paul is still tough in his own right, even though he's on the ends of his career. And the possibilities are endless over there in San Antonio, man. I mean, you playing with Victor Wembanyama over there. they're gonna do good, and they got some young ballers over there, and they're selfless. They don't need to score. They just want to win.
Listen, the Spurs were going to win any trade with any team that didn't involve Wembanyama. You know what I mean? Because who else did they have? They have nobody over there to give. You don't even know who did they give up.
It's true.
Who did they give up? They didn't give up Zach LaVine. He came from Chicago. So who the hell? They just got him in the picture like the Spurs gave him up. No, who did the Spurs give up? I have no idea. I'm literally curious. Does anybody even know who they gave up?
Man, that was a fancy
research right now, but
so
yeah, like, man.
That's how they won that trade. And I mean, De'Aaron Fox said he wanted to go to San Antonio. How old is De'Aaron Fox?
I think you got to be like maybe mid to late 20s.
Okay, so he's in the middle of his prime, right in his prime. Smack down his prime, 27, 28, maybe. I mean, I'm not sure why he wanted to go to San Antonio that's in the middle of rebuilding as opposed to staying with Sacramento that was just like a piece or two away from kind of doing it. I mean, they should have been nice. They should have been nice this year, to be honest with you. Sacramento on paper should have been nice. I don't know what happened to them, but
it was just lighting the beam, man.
Yeah, just something going on over there in Sacramento. Because I mean, Sabonis is just as skilled at this current stage as Wembanyama. Yeah, different skill set, but they produce, I could say, the same productivity from those centers. And Sacramento has a better supporting cast right now. They got Malik Monk over there. You got that boy Keegan Murray over there. You know what I'm saying? So you got some hoopers. So I'm just you got DeRozan over there. I'm just curious as to why he wants to go to a rebuilding team, because I don't even know who's on the Spurs besides him and Wemby and Chris Paul. Who else is over there? So it's like,
right. Yeah.
I mean, unless he specifically wanted to be under the Coach Pop system, while Pop is there, I don't see why he wanted to go. But I mean, his choice. He said he really wanted to go over there, and that's the reason why that was the team that he landed with. But Spurs won his trade. Let's see how they do. Him and Wemby gonna be a show to see.
Yeah, man, that's a fact, man. I'm still trying to figure out, if Zach LaVine even wants to play basketball. He's been so inconsistent, but then again, being on the Bulls, it's like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like,
I got Zach LaVine and Ben Simmons.
I mean, it's different when you playing in the league and you really haven't played for nothing. You're not even in the playoffs. Like, it's really a motivation to really hoop hard. You don't really have that motivation. It's like Bradley Beal when he was on Washington. He really had no motivation to really hoop. So it's like, Zach LaVine in this situation gives them a better opportunity to kind of at least maybe get to the playoffs. They might be a play-in team. So maybe he'll play with more enthusiasm, him and DeRozan. Got some bonus over there. We'll see how they do.
Yeah.
I got a question for you basketball players. I saw this on Gilbert's pod.
That boy
Gilbert. As far as legacy goes.
Yeah, I love his pod.
As far as legacy goes, they had a debate on what was more important. MVPs or championships? When it comes to legacy, what would you value more?
Championships.
I don't know. It's great. I heard that, and it's too much gray areas for there. Because if you say you really can't say one or the other, because I could really make a case, an argument against both things. And here's the reason why. Like, if you say championships, people don't give a fuck about Robert Horry or the other Celtics that won all those chips. People don't even give a fuck about Bill Russell's 11 chips. They don't give them niggas no credit. And then you go with MVPs, niggas be flaming Charles Barkley because he never won a chip. So, but I think you truly, as far as legacy, you would need both, or if you don't have both, you're going to have to need a whole stack of other accolades. Like, if you don't have a chip, you better have an MVP and mad accolades to go with it. You better have a few MVPs. You know what I'm saying? You better have a couple scoring titles, a defensive player. You better have something else to go along with that to be, you know what I mean, higher legacy than somebody that won a bunch of chips. But if you never win a chip, you have to get one though. Like, you really have to get one, because if you never get one, they for some reason don't put you in that upper echelon tier. Kevin Durant knew that, which is the reason why he went and got himself a chip. But because look what they do to Chuck. Look what they do to all the people that never won. John Stockton. I mean, we don't care about no pedophile Carmelo, but they look what they do to them. They literally tarnish their legacies because they've never won anything. You know, well, that's what they say. They say they never won. They say they literally say they never won anything. They just haven't won a championship. and it is what it is. But so you really have to. You need both as far as legacy, or because if you got a bunch of chips and no nothing to go with it, you're not remembered anymore. You know, you really not remembered. Because people don't give Robert Ory credit for 7 chips. And Big Shot Rob hit mad key shots for those 7 chips. It's not like he didn't do nothing.
Wild important in those games.
Yes. Yes. And people give that nigga no credit. They give them chips to Tim Duncan and them boys. Or he was with the Rockets, so they give it to Akeem. They don't really give him credit for contributing to his chips. And because he ain't got nothing else to go with it besides the big shot, the key moments. He literally has nothing else. So you kind of need something. You need something. Well, you need chips and accolades. If you need accolades to go with them chips, you can't just have a bunch of chips. That nigga's gonna say you lucky. Like you was just there for the ride. You know what I mean? Type shit. So you need to have something to go with it.
Listen, I'll take one Finals MVP. That's it.
Yeah, if you get one of those, I mean, a chip with a Finals MVP.
I'll take one of those. I didn't get the league, but I caught the Finals. I think I'm legit.
Yeah.
Granted, I was the best out of the 30 players that might have got in during this 7-game series or so. But
still, now you're the cream
MVP
of the crop. What
though.
You mean? MVP. That means you're the best in the league when it mattered. Does that not?
I know, but the MVP of the league, you was better than 15. How many teams is it? 30? 30 teams in the league?
That's everybody. Anybody.
Right? You was the best out of all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like and we're talking 82 games, not 7. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was just busting ass all
you wasn't the
season.
Best when it mattered, though.
Damn, I didn't get there. I'm sorry, I didn't get there.
That's an argument you can make. That's an argument you can make. You be like, damn, but where was you when they needed you? Like that's
my team was ass. Sorry, y'all.
You was on some James Harden shit. All right, cool.
Yeah.
This one's a little sensitive, but I'm gonna see where you guys lay on this, man. Give me your thoughts. Listen, man. My man Justin.
Hold up. Before we move over there, Jimmy Butler.
Oh shit! Yeah, I don't got the Jimmy graphic. Talk about it. What we got?
Jimmy Butler got traded, right?
Yeah, no, it's all good.
For Wiggins and
it's coming in real time, man. So Jimmy Butler's on the move. He's heading over to Golden State Warriors. The Heat receive Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, PJ Tucker. Shit, I didn't even know he was still playing.
PJ too.
And a 2025 first round pick. Yeah,
man, shoes to transport.
They gave up a lot. Dennis Schroeder, they gave up a lot for him. Word, they gave up D. Schroeder too. Yeah, they gave up a lot for
Jimmy.
Yeah,
he's looking like a headache right now.
Yeah, he went over to
like a headache.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you though. Jimmy hoop when it matter. Jimmy hoop when it matter. There ain't never been a time where the playoffs come and Jimmy didn't hoop for you. Jimmy gonna hoop. You ain't gonna question him hooping. When it matter, he gonna hoop. That's it. You can't even question that. When it get him to the playoffs, that's it.
Do you need Draymond and Jimmy though?
Yeah, you need. Yeah.
For what?
I mean,
Jimmy's doing everything Draymond doing dog wise, and he's scoring.
Draymond's still the heart of that team though. And Draymond more of a temp.
You snuck one of my mans. Like, are you really a team player?
Is he
to be honest with you, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a feeling there was conversations between Draymond, Clay, and Steph about Jordan Poole feeling himself, and they was all feeling a type of way about him. It was all, and I'm pretty sure they had this like. I don't like this nigga. This nigga say some shit to me one more time. I swear to God, Steph, I'm gonna snuff this nigga. And then it happened in practice. You know, you had that conversation with your boy, and then it happened in practice. So it was some built up shit to all them niggas. And then what happened was, come on, the Warriors leaked the fucking footage. So somebody in the Warriors just
that was greasy.
Self-sabotage.
That was greasy. We still don't know who leaked that. That was some greasy work.
That is what really fucked up the team. That leaking the footage. Beyond that, if there was no leak, they would have been just fine. Jordan Poole would still be there. They'd be cool with it. But somebody wanted to do Draymond dirty. What happened?
Imagine if it leaked 2-3 seasons later. That should have been nuts still.
Yeah, that shit would have been nuts.
Like,
he got snuffed and still playing with that nigga. I would have snuffed next, and I would have did that. In the middle of the game, I'd have hit that nigga. Boom. You know what I mean? That'd have been a reaction. But
See,
you know what I mean?
that's like Boston. Boston handled it better, right? They didn't reveal shit until after they lost in the finals.
You gotta keep everything in house. You know what I'm saying? You can't let niggas know your moves.
Ray Allen hated all them niggas.
Tried to first of all, they tried whoever leaked it in the Warriors tried to sabotage Draymond Green to get him out of there, and they still didn't get him out of there. Which is like, what was even the purpose of that? Just fucked up your whole shit for no reason.
Facts, big facts.
Oh man, that's funny.
But it's a good pickup for the Warriors though to have Jimmy over there. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah,
they need a dog that scores. They need that.
Yeah,
I feel bad for
Wiggins.
Wiggins.
Need no 3-point shooters.
Who? Wiggins. He just be getting tossed around. He was supposed to be like the next LeBron. He was supposed to be like the next LeBron. Remember that? They were calling Wiggins the next LeBron. Look what happened and just getting tossed around.
He came to Minnesota. It was supposed to be, what was it? Him, Zach LaVine, Cat. Like they were supposed to like run the league.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, supposed to.
You got a chip. You got a chip. See, he got a chip though. Niggas ain't gonna remember that. I guarantee you, ain't nobody gonna remember his chip. So what's really important, people?
I already forgot about it.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Niggas don't remember who be winning chips around here. You better do something in the league. You better have a staple. Niggas see.
Been watching basketball since '92. That shit's fucking funny.
You want to know who this goes to show you the only fucking player that's held to a chip standard is LeBron. Because niggas don't give a fuck about nobody else.
He's been there 10 times. Like if he only got there the 4 times that he won, I don't think people saying anything. He lost in
because they'd be like, he ain't never. Nah, they would have literally did some Tom Brady shit where he ain't never been back in 10 years, 15 years. He ain't been back since.
That's cool. When I quit, it was money time. I'd rather him had lost in the finals. You know what I mean? Walk away with that Boston look on his face 6 other times. You know what I'm saying? Versus getting there 10 times straight. Win this one, lose 2. Win 1, lose 3. Get 2 real quick. Don't go back. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a rough road.
But it's like what we was talking about earlier, man. When you great at something for so long, they're gonna find something to hate on you about. Like it's just the way it works, man. Like people idolize greatness until it's time to tear it down. It's the way of the world.
Mm-hmm. Sad. I don't even get it.
You ready for the next joint?
We got to study people's brain for that.
Let's do it. You have no idea. Like I feel like I want to go back to school just for psychology, just because I feel like I missed something. Like
facts. This one here though. I'm a football fan. You know what I mean? Justin Tucker. He's one of the most prolific kickers in NFL history. Most accurate. Seems he's having rub and tuck issues at his local masseuse spot. And a couple other dudes called in after the first dude said something.
Why can't niggas just pay for porn stars like the rest of these motherfuckers, bro? Just
like,
get an OnlyFans chick and like call it a day. Why you gotta go around assaulting folks? Like you don't gotta assault. Once you have enough money to pay for it, stop assaulting. That means you just have a problem.
Yeah.
Because you have the resources to not assault, and you choose to assault.
And then he already had the name, like now his name just really just fits the crime. Like it's terrible.
I mean, terrible. Justin Tucker. Yeah, we bet. We bet. You know what I mean? But so I was riding with Justin for a second. And then they said 3 additional spots popped up. I was like, oh, he is dirty. I'm hoping there's one person a money grab.
Like you gotta go to the massage therapist, just get somebody and say, listen, I'm paying you to do this specific task and this task only. This is what I like. You can't that would save, first of all, save you so much headache and money just doing that. Just get one person to just do the specialty. And that's it.
Robin Kraft for, what's the speezy? V-Town, what's good?
You know what I mean? Like you didn't learn from the boss. Like, damn.
It's a terrible use of resources, man. Terrible use of resources.
Big facts.
I don't get it. But now Deshaun Watson sitting back like,
you know what I mean? Like, I better
so you better have that same heat for that boy.
Well, I mean, to Deshaun, to Justin Tucker's defense, Deshaun Watson got a big ass contract after that, so he good.
Hey man, yeah. But when I saw this, I was like, oh man, don't tell me this is another.
How many Kenny we lost, Kenny?
That's about to come out. Oh yeah, I think he froze up real quick. Oh, there you go. Yeah,
I'm about to say, did I pay the Wi-Fi bill?
the
Goddamn
Matrix won't let
Spectrum.
us be heard, man. We about to Beej over on IG said the Ravens may have to draft a kicker. I feel you, Beej, man.
Gotta get rid of this boy, man. Can't be having no SAs on your team,
He
bro.
did have a down year. He did have a fake down year though. He felt like he missed a couple big kicks that he should have made. He had a lot of tension in his upper thighs. He couldn't concentrate, bro. He had a lot going on.
Obviously,
that tension out.
Boy, need a release.
You a fan of you watch WNBA, Fabe? We about to switch over to that.
I actually haven't watched WNBA in a minute. I ain't gonna lie, just be catching the highlights that be on IG. It's so much shit to watch. I was thinking about the other day. I'm like, yo, how do people know about so much shit, like pop culture wise? Because I don't know a lot of shit. There's a lot of people that know a lot of people that know a lot of music, that know a lot of shows. Where the motherfuckers find the time to know all this shit? And you have to
from
be
the guy.
know.
Wait a minute.
No,
This is coming from the guy who watched the Laker game 3 times. The same one.
No. But like I'm doing it while I'm doing other shit. Like you have it on in the background type shit. Like you know what I mean? Like you focus on the main time, and after that you got to do other tasks at the same time. Like we all multitask that we do shit nowadays. So it's like, yo, fam, but people be knowing everything about everybody, and I'd be like, yo, damn, I'd be lost. Like who the fuck is that?
Yeah. That's when you tell them if you put that kind of focus into starting a business, boy.
But here's the thing though, you have to like, this is the reason why Kai Cenat is excelling, because he knows he's that type of nigga that knows everything about pop culture. You know what I mean? And it just relates it to everybody who don't know about everything. You know what I mean? So like it kind of pays to know, because then you can inform everybody. Not inform everybody, but for some odd reason, people just want to be entertained. Everybody wants to just sit in a circus all fucking day. You know what I mean? I get it, because reality fucking sucks, especially nowadays. You know what I mean?
He had mad motion.
You gotta have your escape.
Mad motion.
Yeah. Yeah, and good for him. I mean, out here networking and shit, doing what he's supposed to do, and you got that good energy, just like Beyonce said. Shoot, we made the right person famous on him. I mean, he be doing some dumb stuff sometimes, but what young kid don't? You know what I mean?
That's a job. He's young. He's supposed to do dumb shit early.
Yeah,
get out the system.
Yeah, I want to see what he's going into. It's gonna be crazy.
So this past Sunday, man, Asia Wilson, she's pretty much like the face of the WNBA. A lot of people may say it's Caitlyn, but we rock with Asia over here just for the purposes of how great she is. She had her jersey retired this weekend at South Carolina, where she won a NCAA championship. First woman to have her jersey retired at South Carolina. And it wasn't just like retiring her jersey. Like nobody will ever wear that number again. On the women's side for South Carolina, I believe English on the men's side wore it for South Carolina. So this was big for her. Dawn Staley, who's been a big supporter of hers, was there. I caught a clip from her father when they was talking to him about when she was picking schools, and he said that the goal was to go somewhere where she could shine, versus being like one of the 1,000 girls that go to one of those big name programs, your Dukes, your Notre Dames. You get to go to HBCU and really put that at the top. So when she prayed on it, picking South Carolina, and then having Dawn Staley really hold her accountable to be an athlete, to be a student athlete, to be a stand-up Black woman, to see her get this after winning the national championship, 2-time WNBA champion, 3-time MVP, 2-time Olympic champion. I mean, this just is, it's amazing, man, to see what this girl was able to do, bro. It's iconic.
I wouldn't be who I am today without the love, support, and sacrifices of so many people. And what a blessing to have those most special to me courtside today, especially my favorite Olympian from out of town.
Let me tell you.
She could have said his name.
If your girl don't act like that when she talk about you, you ain't doing something right, dog. Like you saw that little at the end, bro. Like that was for Bam, boy. Bam was in the building. Shout out to him. But yeah, man.
We had a game winner not too long ago.
That's
Her.
right.
That was like the night before that announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Up on a flight, go see that.
Say word.
Say less.
I actually got to dip out. My fault, fellas. I got to dip out. Hold on. Let's talk about this Marcus Jordan joint real quick before I go.
What's that?
Marcus Jordan.
Oh yeah.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Listen, man.
That's your boy, man.
The boy got a coke problem, man. I'm telling you, man. It's like, I wish you could hide it. I wish there was another way to describe it. But he's being caught with white stuff in his pockets often. You know what I'm saying? It's not the first time. We've seen it in 4K. We've seen it on body cams. We've seen it, still photos. 4K. I mean, it's nasty, man. Hey, it's Michael Jordan's kid, man. Dude, they all wasn't going to be dope. You knew one of them was going, you know what I mean?
Nah, son. Listen. That's the equivalency of your daughter on the stripper pole, bro. Like, that's how I look at it. It's that bad. And let me explain why. Because
what if your mom's a diamond, though?
What happened?
What if your mom's a diamond from like the Players Club? That's cool, though, right?
Nah.
He said, still nah.
Nah, no excuses, bro. You should learn from that. You gotta learn from the mistakes. You understand? But like, what got me in that video when he was getting arrested or interaction with the police is that he's dragging his name and his daddy name down, and people will be like, "No, it's not a reflection on Michael Jordan." Yes, the fuck it is, because God forbid, but the day Michael Jordan passed, it's gonna be Marcus Jordan's face. So niggas gonna be buying kicks from a crackhead now, like, you know what I mean? And I don't care what nobody say, but in the hood, no matter which drug you use, when you on that hard shit, black people call you a crackhead. And son, niggas is not trying to have a crackhead be the face of Jordan. Like, you dragging down your daddy name.
People are already buying shoes from a crackhead. He got a call to a trophy store down in Miami. Niggas is out there every Saturday.
First of all, I knew this nigga was a crackhead when he opened the store. Like, hold on, son. Hold on, son. Like,
my dad's MJ, nigga.
No. Listen, you could have did anything else in life, son. You could have did anything else in life, right? He this is what this man chooses to do, and I know why he chose to do this, because Michael Jordan was tired of funding his drug habit. So Pops was like, nigga, you need to get a job. I'm gonna help you out by opening up this store for you. You ain't gotta do nothing. I got all these people in these connections. We gonna make it happen. And all you got to do is sell my shoes, nigga. And the first thing this nigga does is make his own shoe and backdoors his own fucking pairs personally himself to fucking resellers.
Yo, daddy cut me off, man. I gotta get this money.
Nah, son. That's when I knew this nigga was a fucking crackhead. Because there ain't no fucking way you need money so bad that you had to backdoor your own shoe, and your dad is fucking Michael Jordan, nigga. You was born not on third base, not on home run, nigga. Born at a grand slam. All you had to do was trot your ass around the fucking bases and stay the fuck out of trouble. And you couldn't do that. As a black man in America, you couldn't do that. You so privileged, bro. It pisses me the fuck off that a black man in America, all your black ass had to do was simply stay the fuck out of trouble. And you couldn't do that. You didn't have to get a job. You didn't have to make billions like your pop. You didn't have to hoop. You didn't have to do shit. Nobody could know who the fuck you was. But no, everybody knows you for being a fucking crackhead. I'm out.
Like, he literally could have chose any route in life. Any route. He chose to do some other shit.
Oh, man. Shout out to Fave. Let's get back to
Asia, though, man.
Yeah, shout out to Fave, though, bringing the energy, man. We appreciate Fave, man, for real, man. But yeah, man, back to Asia.
Back to Asia.
She got the shoe dropping. It's time.
Yes, sir, man. We there was a lot of talk last year when, Caitlin Clark got her shoe deal and was like, what's up with Asia? You know what I mean? So here we are, people. It's official. This is the A1. I think it's due, in May of this year. I got to double check the actual release date. Hey, man, listen.
A1. You can just keep the number system going. The A2s, A3s, A4s. This is super dope.
Yeah, man.
I think the shoe is cute. Man. It's cute, too.
Yeah, definitely. And I love that. I love it, right? A1, man. You can't go wrong with that, right?
Can't
go wrong.
modern Air Force One now to some capacity. But
Yes,
listen,
sir.
man, I know, hey, it's Black History Month. I get it. You know, I know. We here, bro.
That's it.
It's 222s, man. Shout out to Hove. But Caitlin Clark also had her college jersey retired this weekend.
That's right.
I do have a couple questions though. I ain't gonna hold you because listen, as far as stats go, Asia had to win national chips, win WNBA chips, couple league MVPs, and then South Carolina said, "You know what? You are great. We knew you was great when you was here. You were great. Let's retire your 2-2 for the good haul." Hey, you saw the speech. Well respected in the crowd. Everybody loved it. Caitlin just got in the league. She 1 year removed. Don't get me wrong. She is the NCAA all-time scoring record champ. I get it. But was that enough? Or is she just that great?
I'll put it this way: the fact that they like, let's talk conspiracy theory, because when I saw it too, I was like, this is that bullshit they be on. Everything you said, on top of the fact that it was the same motherfucking day, same day.
Any day.
Like, you know what I mean? You cannot get any more strategic in trying to take away shine than schedule it for the same day. And you got to be living under a rock to figure out that, you know, Asia and Kate, like it made no sense. But I love the way that the broadcasters, they navigated this shit perfectly. They knew Asia deserved more of the shine because, to your point, she has more of the accolades, right?
All
She
of
didn't.
them.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like this, to me, this did not make sense. I don't know if it's because Asia, you know, everything with South Carolina and this being the first woman that gets her jersey retired, that's why it took so long for Asia to go. But let's be clear, until somebody confirms to me that Caitlin's jersey retirement was already scheduled before Asia's, I'm on a conspiracy bus, bro. It's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
hey, you know what? I blame Nike. Them boys put a shit. Them boys, they just playing Eastern and Western Conference All Stars at the same time. Same All Star game. They don't give a fuck. Nike is cold, man. They don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, I'm no hater because I know the Caitlin squad or the Clark gang are gonna try and come for us in the YouTube chats. We don't give a fuck. But you know what I'm saying? You know, she you know, this is great for Caitlin. This is great. But you can't tell me this couldn't happen any other day, bro.
The Saturday before, the next Saturday, could have picked any day. And then they upset USC. I was tight. I was tight, yo. It took my girl out. I was sick. Yo. But Caitlin night, these mother. But yeah, man.
They know what they do, man. They know
what they're doing. You know what they're doing. Politics from politics.
Absolutely, man.
You mentioned this news not last week, I think a week or two before, but the official announcement has hit.
Plum Dog
officially a Spark. How are the Aces now without her?
Ace is gonna be just fine, man. Jewel Lloyd she's a baller. You know, I mean, Jewel Lloyd is really, really good. It's gonna be interesting to see how her and oh my god, Chelsea Gray's game blend in the backcourt. Because I think Kelsey and Chelsea, it sounds funny saying it together now, right?
I see what you did there.
Yeah. They had that chemistry. So it may take a while to see Jewel and Chelsea develop that. But yeah, man, I think the Aces are going to be fine. And this is great for Kelsey, man, because the Sparks are a nice, young, up-and-coming team. They've got some good ballers over there. And now they bring a seasoned, strong guard over there with championship experience in Kelsey Plum. So this is going to be awesome for her. And Kelsey's been all about the advancement of women's sports, the pay equity for women's sports as well. So this just made sense, right? You know, Aces are taking care of the people that they believe are their core, and Kelsey had to go get her bag, and it's best to get it while you're still in your prime.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Don't want to be at the end of that trip.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Some more trade news here, though.
Oh, this is my girl right here, man. Satu Sabali. Listen, she was over on the Dallas Wings, and you know, she came back from an injury, still had a really good season. And I think she just made the switch from Jordan to Adidas. You know, Candace Parker is the president of, I believe, the basketball division over there. So, you know, after signing with them and making that announcement, man, she's joining the Phoenix Mercury. And it's going to be tough over there, man, because we announced last week Alyssa Thomas signed with them, or I think it was a trade for them. Kalia Copper's already over there. And if Diana Taurasi comes back, man, it's going to be scary hours in Phoenix. Brittany Griner is gone. I believe she is now with the Atlanta Dream. So, but Phoenix is going to be just fine, man. They still got a good core squad over there.
Okay. Another trade that this one kind of caught me off guard. Hold you.
You know why it didn't catch me? Because Alyssa Thomas already left, and Ty Harris already left. It was a matter of time before Dewana Bonner and Dejanay Carrington bounced too. And I know we're gonna talk about Dewana later, but this made perfect sense, man. She gets to reunite. She gets to actually play with her boo for the first time, Nalisa Thomas. So they both go over to the Wings. Nalisa Smith. Nalisa Smith was on the Fever last year, so she's now over on the Wings. And you know, Dejanay's a dog, man. Dejanay's a dog. So her over there, it's gonna be really, really good to see how they put that team together this year.
Full transparency, I'm a little out there now. You say unite with her partner. Partner?
No, like her partner, Lisa Smith. That's her girlfriend.
That's what I meant. That's what I was curious.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Say, hey, no fucking in the champagne room, y'all. Keep that shit professional in this goddamn arena.
Well, hey, listen. I mean, on the Sun, you had Dewana Bonner and Alyssa Thomas. They're together, so you know.
Hey, man. Winning, it works.
Hey, listen. Matter of fact. Oh man, and then actually, I don't know if you frozen or I'm frozen, bro. Let's see. I'm watching IG. Okay, look like you frozen, man. So I'm gonna keep it going until my man gets out of the matrix. Dejanay Bonner. Dejanay. We talked about Dejanay Carrington already. Natasha Howard.
My bad.
Natasha Howard. She's heading to the Indiana Fever. They re-signed Kelsey Mitchell. They traded for Sophie Cunningham. Signed Dewana Bonner, and of course, you know they got Caitlin Clark over there already. It's gonna be an interesting season, man. It's gonna be a really good season for the Fever. They are literally set up to win this year. So let's see where they go from here.
That's it. Last tidbit of women's sports that I caught over the weekend was Miss Clarissa Shields. Almost ended that poor lady's life over the weekend. Her, she had Papoose come out. You know what I mean, sang a couple tracks on the entry. I think she is now touted as like the world undisputed heavyweight champion, like 4 times over, or some shit like that. Yeah, she's really the GOAT, as she says. Listen, man, Remy don't want none of these issues. You know long story short, let that man Pat be happy, man. He moved on. He needs to go have another. He said, "You keep the golden child. I'm gonna keep the golden belts." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see it.
That's a fact, man. Yeah, man. It's tough, man. It's tough business, man. You know, I think we're at that point now where, you know, Clarissa Shields, she's definitely solidified herself. but we talked about this before, right? When you with someone and they get with somebody else and who has the better glow up. Yeah, right now Pap won. So far, Pap won.
He's doing all right. He's doing all right.
Yeah, man, and that's just how it goes, brother.
I saw a tweet that said Clarissa did more for Pap in 2 months than Remy did in like 3 years since she did now.
Oh,
I was like, we forgot all about the Love and Hip Hop years already. Damn.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. We live in the age of recency, man. It's all about what have you done lately.
Man. All right, we brought this up last week, brother. This weekend, it's happening. It's real. It's here.
It's time.
My picks for this weekend. I had to put money down. I'm gonna go KC. Repeat. The NFL likes seeing Taylor. No point in her not coming back next year.
Right.
They've been winning since she showed up. And who are we to fuck this up? You know what I'm saying? Like, as long as Pat got the refs, got Travis showing up in the second half, I think they might take care of business. I would love the Eagles to win. Be a cool little what's it called? Career arc for the whole Eagles team. Saquon for sure, especially since y'all let him didn't get that season record when it was right there. But this will be a nice feather in his hat if they was to pick it up. You still sticking with your pick from last week?
Yeah, man. I think the Chiefs, man. I think this is NFL history. The NFL has been waiting to, hand the torch off, and while Patty, he's won 2 straight, and then of course he's got 3 all together. This one would definitely put him in that official conversation of, is he starting to be the greatest quarterback of all time? Does he officially dethrone Tom Brady? And I think he doesn't need it, but it would definitely give him that like certified stamp of what y'all gonna say now. Like literally, if he loses next year, it doesn't even fucking matter because he owned the league for 3 straight years. And even before that, he always got to the AFC Championship. He always did his thing. So it's tough, man. It's tough. I'm riding with the Chiefs. I think it comes down. My wild prediction. I think it comes down to Jalen Hurts. I think it comes down to Jalen Hurts, and I think this game is going to get the better of him. I will not be mad if I'm wrong. You know what I mean? I will not be.
Like I don't think I'll be mad at whoever wins. At this point, I really just want a good game. I just don't want to go to the bathroom and come back and be like, "What ain't it? What?
Yeah,
fuck I miss." You know what I mean? But I just want to see a good game.
Yeah, I truly believe this is going to come down to Jalen Hurts. And if he does what he's supposed to do in that moment, there's no reason why the Eagles shouldn't win. But my money's on the Chiefs. I'm with you.
Close to 2 hours tonight, my boy. Anything else you want to give the people to this evening?
Hell no, I'm tired. We gave them 2 hours.
I'm out of here, man. Coming through. We appreciate y'all. Happy Wednesday.
Yes.
Economic Empowerment Podcast show is out. Super Bowl this weekend. You got any other plans going this weekend?
Not a damn thing, man. Might go see my mother-in-law. But that's about it. Waiting for the Super Bowl plans to officially be solidified.
Right. Nobody really like pulling a ticket.
I'm telling you, man.
A bunch of niggas home in the socks.
I got no problem getting in my robe and going to the living room on Sunday, bro. Like
I got it right here, baby.
I got no problem just turning on the TV.
We could tweet through it.
Yeah, we can go live real quick. TikTok.
Quick halftime live, same time with Kendrick. Real time reaction. I'm down.
Yeah, man. Other than that, make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all support Freedom Cage Podcast, Economic Empowerment Podcast, man. Love all y'all, man. Have a good night. Go to bed.